sign up as a distributor. Just make note that our global rule is that as a individual or corporation, LLC, you're able to have a max of 6 distributorship accounts with Enagic. So for example, if you're currently a distributor and you have like 3 distributorship accounts, you're able to purchase up to 3 more. So that's also available for existing distributors, but campaign period will be 1 week, so 7 days from the new distributor's registration date. The new distributor's registration date, it's going to be considered as day 0 towards this campaign. So for example, today is the 17th of January. If a new distributor signs up today is their day 0, and tomorrow, the 18th, would be considered day 1, starting the week. New distributors and their direct sponsor may be eligible for a bonus award if the new distributor can rank up to 2A and to 3A within 1 week from their registration date. So this is the gist of the campaign. We want to enroll and recruit new distributors and have them rank up to 2A, 3A within 1 week from the time that they registered. I'm going to go to my next slide. So here, again, new distributor. So we have the direct sponsor up here in purple. They recruit a new distributor this month of January. And the day that they are registered is going to be considered day 0. And this new distributor is going to be making 3 direct sales to rank up to 2A. And they want to do that as quickly as possible within 1 week from their registration date. So here we have their first 1A leg, second 1A leg, and their third direct sale would be their 2A. So this third direct sale, they have to, submit the application and register it in their 2A leg in order for them to claim that 2A rank up. And this is all done within 1 week. Some of the rules, of course, any canceled or unpaid sales will not count towards this campaign. Tokeray distributors are allowed to participate, although the Tokeray sale itself would not count. So for example, this direct sponsor brings in a new distributor and they want to register as a Tokeray. This new distributor, Tokeray, is able to participate and rank up to 2A, but although this distributor cannot sell a Tokeray in the 1A leg or this 1A leg or 2A, that Tokeray sale itself would not count. Self purchases are able to count. It's an unlimited. As I mentioned earlier, our rule is you're able to have up to 6 distributor accounts in your name. But if it's end users or you just wanting to buy the product, not as a distributor, that is unlimited. And the bonus amount, it's going to be set based upon what day the new distributor claimed their rank up. So what day did they rank up to 2A? Was it the day 0? Was it day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? That's how we're going to calculate the bonus amount. And another additional rule is the company will only allow 1 of the 3 direct sales to be financed with Enagic, and that's considered an e-payment. So if this individual is not able to pay in full, they do the Enagic in-house financing, that's perfectly fine. You just want to make sure the other 2 direct sales are paid in full or some outside financing. So this is the rules. I'm going to now go to the next slide, which will show the calculation. So how do we determine the bonus amount? So this is the current calculation. Right now, we're asking the new distributor, the 3 direct sales that they make, we want them to hit at least a value of $10,500 or more. And that's going to be based upon the retail value of the 3 products that they're selling. So here in my example, we have the direct sponsor. They brought in a new distributor in January. The distributor made 3 direct sales. In this example, he sold a K8. an Anespa DX, and an Ukon Sigma. And he was able to rank up to 2A in 1 day. Okay, so we're going to add the sum of the 3 product retail values. So K8 Anespa Sigma, that equals to 11,240. So we take that sum and we're going to multiply it by a bonus percentage based upon what day they achieved that rank of 2A. So in this case, we're going to look here, day of achievement, day 0 to day 1. This would be their bonus amount if they hit that base average of 10,500. And then we're going to multiply that, the sum, by this 0.190. So that equals a bonus amount of 2,136. So it's a little bit over than the 2,000 because they were able to surpass the required base of 10,500. Okay, of course, if they were below 10,500, then this amount would be about a little bit less than 2,000. So depending on the products that are sold within that week and depending on the day of achievement, will increase the bonus amount accordingly. Just this past week, our Enagic marketing headquarters did send out an email to all our distributors that effective January 19th, so this Sunday is the 19th, the base for the new 2A and new 3A campaign will be increasing. So currently, as I showed you, it was 10,500 for those 3 product retail value, but now it's going to be 12,000. And for the 3A campaign, it's currently at 38,500, and that'll increase to 44,000. So I have an example for that as well. So this is just based upon when the distributor registers. So if we have any distributors that register before the 19th, so 18th would be the last day, then they're going to follow this base amount, 10,500. But any distributors that registered on the 19th till January 31st, the end of this campaign, they're going to have this new base to reach. So here's an example showing you the increased base. So we're using the same 3 products that were sold for that rank up to 2A, 11,240. So here it's less than the base amount of 12,000. And we're going to multiply it by the bonus percentage based upon the day of achievement. So we said that this individual ranked up to 2A in 1 day. So that percentage is 0.16 now. So the bonus amount that they would receive would be 1,799. So it's a little bit less than the 10,000 because they didn't quite reach that base of 12,000 that is now required as of January 19th forward. And of course, let's not forget the direct sponsor for being the recruiting support of this new distributor, recruiting them into this month of this campaign. They also will receive a bonus, which will be half. Okay, so this is the 2A sales campaign. But if they're able to go ahead and reach to 2A, we want to keep that momentum moving and we want them to hit 3A within that same week. So the 3A sales campaign, very similar. We're wanting them to rank up to 3A within that same 1 week from the time that they registered. So here, example, we have the direct sponsor that recruits a new distributor in the month of January. That's considered day 0 for them. They rank up to 2A by making 3 direct sales, but with the help of their group organization, if they're able to get a group volume of 10, they just need to hit 1 more direct sale, which is the 11th direct, and they must claim 3A rank. If they're able to do this in the 1 week from the time that they registered, there's going to be an additional bonus paid to the new distributor and the direct sponsor. As mentioned previously, if you are eligible to have multiple distributor accounts, you can have each account also participate within this campaign, which will provide like multiple campaign awards for you. So this one, new distributor A, and then this is a new distributor A, new distributor A. They can have this one rank up to 2A within 1 week. This account rank up to 2A within 1 week. And of course, their top account would rank up to 2A and 3A within 1 week. So there's multiple avenues of achieving and getting an award within this campaign, as well as this individual for supporting this account to reach to 2A, they're now considered the direct sponsor. So this individual would get the new distributor bonus, and then now this account would get the direct sponsor bonus. So the more you're recruiting directly, the more that you're supporting your downline to rank up to 2A and 3A, there's going to be several award checks on its way. The same rules are going to apply towards like from the 2A campaign. Canceled unpaid sales are not going to count. Tokeray distributors are allowed to participate. The Tokeray sale would not count. Self purchases will count. There's unlimited. The bonus amount is going to be set based upon the day that the 3A is claimed. What day did they rank up to 3A? Was it day 0, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? And only 3 of the 11 accounts, 11 products that are purchased are allowed to be financed through Enagic. So I'm going to go to the next slide, which will show an example for the calculation. So here we have the new distributor, and we have some examples where this person purchased a K8, Sigma, Nespa. So all these different models, Ukon, K8s, but let's say that the total sum of all these 11 products equals to 41,580. So 41,580. So currently the base amount that we're asking for is 38,500. Okay, so we can see that 41 is surpassing the base. We're going to multiply it by the day, the bonus percentage. So what day did they achieve? So in this example, I said that they achieved on day 3. So they ranked up to 3A on day 3. So the bonus percentage is going to be that 0.104. And that means that their bonus amount, so instead of 4,000, they're getting 4,325 because they surpassed the base amount. New distributor gets that, and then the direct sponsor above them would get half. Okay, so this is what currently is in play with regards to the base amount, but let's not forget on the 19th, the base is going to increase from 38,500 to 44,000. So using that same example of the products that were sold, 41,580, it's a little bit less now from the base that we're asking for. They achieved on day 3. So we're going to use this percentage, 0.09, and that will equal to 3,743. So a little bit less than 4,000, but still great bonus amount for the new distributor, and their direct sponsor will get half. Okay, so if you're trying to encourage your team members, I would highly recommend that they register by today or tomorrow, so that way they can take advantage of that lower base requirement that we currently have. But nonetheless, if they register after the 19th, no problem. They're still able to participate in this campaign. We're just going to look at the retail value of all the products sold and what day did they achieve 2A, 3A. Okay. Again, try not to use too much of like the bonus calculations and such like that. We want to keep it simple, especially for new distributors. We want to just support them to rank up to 2A and 3A as quickly as possible within 1 week. That's the main goal, and kind of let the rest of the bonus, the extra amount, kind of flow in. But being able to take advantage of this quickly, you're able to recruit more people within this month of January. The more people that can get recruited, the more possibilities that they're going to be eligible for this campaign. So we don't want orders to be held for too long. Let the support and let the people kind of share this information as it goes. But this is an amazing campaign that we have. Mr. Oshiro is very excited about it. We hope that it's going to create amazing sales results and amazing new distributors joining Enagic as we progress towards our Chula Vista convention in this June. So we want to find new key leaders, and this is a great campaign to kind of utilize and great motivation. So start recruiting now. We do have the results on our distributor support portal of those new achievers that ranked up to 2A and 3A already from the from the 6th of January to the 12th. So every day that's going to be updated. Be sure to take a look at your team members, give them a call, congratulate them. And even if they just ranked in already, if they recruit new people, they have another opportunity to receive income as the direct sponsor. So I'm gonna go ahead and allow you guys, let's do a virtual hand. So that way we can answer some questions that you may have. Okay, so we have Jules. I'm gonna unmute you. Can you hear me, Jules? Okay, we'll go next to Dorcia Hart.
Yes.
Hi, Dorcia.
Hi. So my question is, when you calculate the machines and you have one that is an E payment, do you count that whole amount or just the payment, the deposit or the first?
That's a great question. Yeah, we're going to count the whole amount. So we're going to count the retail product value of that machine or Ocon, even if they're financing.
Okay.
But only one of the 3 for the 2A and only 3 of the 11 for the 3A campaign.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's do Min Nguyen.
Hello, hello, Dolly. Thank you for the update on the campaign. So I have a question. One of my downline, she bought Ukon. She got the ID right away. So the dilemma is she gonna buy 2 KA and an MGAR. So she put an MGAR at 1A and another KA at 1A. The dilemma is she submit into GOC the MGAR because it's overseas, so it takes a little bit longer. So I told her go ahead submit the KA online, and then the MGAR send email to GOC, and then wait about another 20 hours to submit the second KA to qualify for 2A. As you say on our last Zoom, just as long as the time stamp of the email to GOC received within 24 hours, that's still considered a day one. Is that correct?
Correct, yes. So GOC, because we're getting a high volume of orders, which is great, people that are trying to strategically rank up to 2A and 3A in a particular day, they may be behind. So maybe you see an order registered the following day, but they are instructed to backdate. So if you see any issue on your back office, contact your regional branch office, and then we will verify, okay, this order was indeed emailed on this day, which is day 1, and we will backdate accordingly.
Okay, great. Thank you. I will let her know. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Angel.
Hi. So I had 2 questions. So if they were going to get that 2A rank up, you said they would purchase a product and they would have 2 1A lanes, and then they would have to submit the 2A sale. So would they purchase the like basically kind of like a trifecta and then purchase that fourth product under their direct line to trigger 2A?
Correct, yeah, and these don't have to be necessarily self-purchased like you're explaining. It could be, that's fine. But they purchase something, right, to get into the company. And then they have to sell 3 products. 2 in their 1A legs, and then that third product is the 2A
Right, but
qualifier.
to
So a
come
total of
in-
4.
Right, but to come in and get that like just on day one, like on your own, you would be buying a quad.
Correct, 4 products.
Okay, so you could purchase them on the same day. You would just note on that fourth one that that was under 2A.
Exactly right. On the application where it says register this applicant as, that's your 2A rank up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And then I had the second question, registration day. So you're saying from the last person that asked, the day the paperwork goes through is registration or the day the payment is made?
The day that the paperwork, so if you email the application, assuming, you email it to the right place and we have everything that we need to register it, it's gonna be that day.
Okay.
So I know with USA and specifically, we have a payment link that is sent, maybe the same day or a day later. So we're not going based upon that
Okay.
payment date link of completion. We're going based upon the day that it's registered, where the ID number is showing up in your system.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Mhm. You're welcome. All right, so let's go to Sarah Holtz. Ask to mute.
Hi, actually, this is perfect because what Angel just asked was my question, but I just want extra clarity on it. So I do have somebody, she's been starting the process for a couple weeks. She's just waiting on her loan. Her loan, she'll get it so she can pay on the 20th. So we plan to submit her paperwork before the 19th. She just can't pay until the 20th. So she will still qualify for like the original campaign, correct?
You'll want to submit it on the 18th.
Okay, perfect. Because she's
Yes.
just like her total base is like 11,980. So it's
Okay.
$20 from the 12. So she was like disappointed she wasn't gonna get the bonus, but I told her I'd ask
She's
to.
in the US, right?
She is in the US.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you'll submit it on the 18th. They're gonna register all those ID numbers, and then either on the 18th or 19th, she'll get that link to complete
Okay.
payment, and she can do so on the 20th.
Okay, but she'll still qualify for the original bonus.
Correct, yeah, because we're looking
Thank
at
you
the
so much.
registration date. Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna be so excited. Thank you, thank you.
Yay, amazing. You're welcome. All right, let's go to Narjara. I apologize for mispronouncing your name.
No, Raj, thank you so much.
Naraj.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I have 2 questions here. The first question is my downline C become 2A distributors in 3rd day. But here what I see is because C finance 2 product with the E finance. So will C be eligible for that?
No, unfortunately not. So only one of those products are going to be eligible for the 2A campaign. Is she still within the 1 week from the registration date?
Yes, it is. C become 2A in 3rd day.
3rd day. So if they're still within that 1 week span of the registration date, they still have the opportunity to rank up to 3A. So they can still get the 3A bonus, but just make sure that only max 3 of those 11 products
Okay.
are financed.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And the second question is, I have one more distributors coming this week, and he is trying to be 2A maybe in day 0, and the distributor is coming from Hong Kong. So will that be covered?
You mean like with regard to the time difference? Or
No, because he is in a different time zones and he is in a different countries, and I need to communicate with Hong Kong office to get him the distributorship. So will that be covered, or is it only for USA or Canada?
no, this is it's a global campaign.
Okay.
So yes, kind of being aware of the time differences. You'll want to make sure applications are submitted at least within, day 0, day 1, if you're trying to achieve that achievement date. So
Okay.
sometimes they're like, for example, US distributor today, we register them, today's the 17th, but in some other locations, it's already the 18th, right? Early morning 18th. So that way you want to kind of make sure the time zone is not going to mess up too much with your registration dates.
And one more question with regards to this. Sometimes, when we register with Hong Kong, the payment process gets delayed sometimes. Like, there's a problems with the credit card processings or 3DD verification or something like that. So will the new distributor be eligible as soon as he get ID before he release the payment? Or
Correct, yeah. So we're looking at the registration date. That's the most important.
okay.
And then, of course, second most important, we have to make sure the products are paid for. If it's unpaid, we don't pay out the bonus award, but that kind of falls in line in due time. So registration date, that's most important. So you register through Hong Kong, maybe there's slight delay of them actually completing the payment. That's
Okay.
okay, because we're gonna go based upon the date it was registered.
Okay, so what I understood is, let's say today is the registration day for today and tomorrow is registration day for the 2A distributors, and for some reasons the payment get delayed and the person pays after 7-8 days. Will that be counted as eligible for this?
It will be, but again, there's gonna be a delay in them getting their award
Okay.
as
Okay,
well.
got you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we'll go now next to Anna.
Yeah, yeah, hi there. Okay, two questions just to confirm. So even if they place 3 direct sales, a new distributor, and it's under $10,000 or under the 10,500, they still get the bonus, they just get less than the full 2,000. It'd be like a percentage.
Exactly right.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
so-
if I have someone place their first order today, like a new distributor, can they submit their 3 direct sales all online tomorrow, or do we need to fill it out with paperwork?
They can do it online. So if you have the ID number, so the first order, were you planning to email the application or online?
No, they were gonna do it online today.
Yeah, so they can actually do all 4 of them today. Because after the order's completed online in about like 5-10 minutes, they should get an email with their own ID number so that they could do like a self-purchase or subsequent introductions to new customers. So yeah.
And really, that should be the case tomorrow too. If like I have another person, as long as, I just wasn't sure how long it would take to get their actual distributor ID, if there was a delay in that.
Yeah, it should be about like 5-10 minutes. They'll get an email.
Okay, and then
if for
last
any
question.
reason, oh, sorry.
No, thank you. I'm just trying to not take all the time. Do the Ukon DDs count, the quarterly ones?
Yes, so Ukon DD sales will count, but of course, the product value in the US it's 880. So it's just gonna be a little bit less compared to the other products. But MGuard, Kangen Air, even our E8PA membership cards will count, towards the 11 needed.
And you're only counting the product retail price of the 3 direct sales, not the initial sale.
Exactly right. Yeah, because
Okay.
that initial sale is just, it's not counted within this campaign. That's just for the new distributor to get in.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go next to Leah Freed.
Hi. So I have a number of people, my leads are asking me for flyers and paperwork to show these things. Is there any flyers available for the campaign that I can share?
Yes.
Both social media and in person, because I'd like to print them out.
Yes. So the flyers are available to download on the distributor support portal.
Okay.
Maybe Brian, we'll send out another email to the field, with the flyers, with the updated information regarding the base increase.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Yeah, because
so-
I don't have questions about that. I kind of put it out there lightly to people, but I'm like really excited to just get going and get this advertised because I'm a little slow. I'm just getting out the gate with my business, but I think it's wonderful having all these resources available for people so I can educate them.
Yes.
And also, like, is there information just about the bonuses? Because I know there'll be questions about that too.
So we currently don't have the chart for the bonus percentage updated
Okay.
on the distributor support portal. I'll talk to our headquarters to see if that's some information that can be released. But most importantly, you know, we want to make sure the real thing, you know, ranking up to 2A, 3A within 1
Okay.
week. And then if you're following that base guideline, you know, your bonus is going to be up or below, you know, what's stated on
Okay.
the bonus chart. But yes, I
Great,
have
okay.
received many inquiries about the bonus calculation. So I'll do my
Thank
best and
you.
we'll see if we can get that out for you guys.
Okay, thank you. That's all I had.
All right, thank you, Leah.
Idarli, just following up on your
Hmm.
what you said, we're going to send another email to the field on Sunday when the updated information takes effect, and the new flyers, as you mentioned, will be on the DSP and also on the homepage of enagic.com.
Perfect. Thank you, Brian. All right, Gina. Oh, you're still muted. Let's see.
Hi, Darly. Thank you.
Hi.
So, question for, and I heard about US, but what about Canada? So we have a new business owner that will join, and they want to purchase it's like a self-purchase, like 4 products, right? But that's including the M Guard. So since Canada is paper, right? So when are they going to consider the date when the contracts are submitted, or how are they going to consider the date for that?
Yeah, so they have the top purchase, right? What product
Yeah.
are they gonna purchase? Just
So they'll get an ESPA for that.
for the top one. Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll get K8, Ukon, K8, M Guard, and then Ukon for the 2A.
Okay. So what they'll
So,
basically need to do, if they already have in line what products that they're gonna purchase,
mhm,
they can submit all the
paper?
applications, all
Gotcha.
4 to
Uh-huh.
goc.can
Canada.
for Canada,
Mhm.
yeah. And as mentioned before, you know, on that M Guard application order, it needs to signify that that's the 2A rank up.
That's the Ukon. Yeah, okay.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
whichever one was gonna be a 2A.
Okay. One more question for the M Guard. So then, since it's gonna be submitted in on the same day, right? So the M Guard, we just have to pay first, include that, then we'll include that with the application, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, specifically with the M Guard, you have to have the payment completed first before they can register it. So that I would probably do that first, you know, pay for the
The
M
pay-
Guard and then send all the 4 orders to be
Okay,
registered.
including the receipt. Okay, we'll
Exactly.
do that.
Good.
And then we'll count that, right? As the day 0 sale. Perfect.
Exactly right. That would be
Yes,
day
thank
0.
you,
You're
Darlene.
welcome. My pleasure. All right, so let's go, Jules. Oh, there you are.
Thank you. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have a couple that is coming in and they want to do the quad and get the 2A bonus. Their question was, if they put the M Guard in the top position, will the M Guard not receive the full commissions from the first 1A lane? I understand that once it's attached to a core product, it will, but that first sale.
So, like you said, once it's attached to a core product, it will be eligible to get the full commission. So you're saying they come in with an M Guard and then they're selling to somebody else,
They're going to sell to themselves.
and
Yes.
a core product.
Yes.
So that they'll be fine. They're going to get the full commission because it's
They'll
going to
get
be
the-
linked together.
Okay, in your experience, do you think that it's best that I send the paperwork for the M Guard, you know, make the payment, get the paperwork, send the paperwork, get that distributor ID, and then have them purchase themselves the 3 products for their 2 1A lanes and the 2A lane?
I would just do it in all one sweep.
Just like
so
how you just told the other girl.
Exactly, like Gina, first things first is get the payment done for the M Guard.
Yeah.
Once you have that receipt, then you kind of follow in line with all the 4 orders.
And I can determine on the order forms, I've never done paper before because I'm in the US and I haven't sold an M Guard. So if on the paperwork, they would determine, they would note where they want their sales, like they want a K8 in the 1A lane, an Anespa in the 1A lane, and then the Ukon in the 2A lane. We could just write that right on the paperwork.
Correct, yeah. So it'll say, register this applicant as, and it'll have a blank and then an A. So you'll put 1A and then it'll show what the sponsor's ID number is.
Perfect.
Yeah, but if you
Okay.
have any questions, you just give me a call or email afterwards, but it's pretty simple, but if anything,
What-
I'm here.
What is your email? Because I've gotten a couple different answers when I've called.
Oh my,
Someone said, don't put the M guard up top. You're not allowed to do that. But then people I'm with Lacey Bonds. People in the platform are like, no, you can, but you might not get commission. It's been a little confusing.
Yeah, I mean, the structuring of like the products, it's a million and one ways to do it. So there's no wrong way, but I understand with the M guard, because it's not considered a core product.
Yeah.
Those kind of questions are coming out, but that would affect, like, if an M guard person just starts selling K8s to other
Right.
people.
They're
So
not
if-
getting the full commission.
exactly right.
But
So
because
I-
they're selling that first core product would be the K8, they're going to sell that to themselves. They'll get the full commission from the K8.
Correct, that triggers
Oh, this
that.
is great news. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I dropped
Thank
my
you.
email in the group chat for everyone.
I'm writing
too.
it right now.
Good,
Thank
good, good.
you.
You're
Okay, I'm
welcome.
gonna leave. I'm at work.
Okay,
Thank you so
okay.
much for your time.
All right,
Okay,
thank you.
bye-bye.
And Durcia, another question?
Yes, I had another question.
Sure.
So if people are filling out the paper form and we email it, how soon would you get the ID so that you could put the 3 sales in?
So GOC, they are working very, very hard and they're aware of this campaign, but it may take anywhere up to 24 hours, just depending on the volume of orders that they're receiving. It could be quicker, could be a little bit longer, but usually like Saturday, Sundays, it's pretty quick to get the ID number right away. But if there's any concern, what you can do is just, look first on your distributor support portal to see if an ID number was assigned. And if not, you can contact the branch and we can kind of check on your behalf with GOC to see if there's any issue.
Okay, because if I send all 3 together, there's no ID to attach the 3, and so
yeah. So sometimes what I see is that distributors are kind of verbalizing it. Since there's no ID number, you can put, the top Anespa position, number 1, is the sponsor. Please put in 1A rank. So there's ways to go about it, but I understand wanting to be super clear with regards to the placement and as well as the time constraints.
okay. So if that happens, we could just explain it on the email. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you still need the ID of the person?
GOC may not ask for that. Possibly like in central operation department, they may request that information, just depending. It's case by case, depending on the order.
Okay, but that will delay the order though.
No, because GOC is just going to be registering the order. So remember the registration, that's our start date. And then afterwards, with regards to collecting payment or if we're missing any documents, we can follow up with that later.
Okay,
With
but
registration.
the date will still hold.
Yes.
So you can send it to G as in George?
G is, let me just drop it in this chat. This is for USA only.
Yes.
So just for USA, goc.usa@enagic.com. And even on the weekend, yeah, GOC is a team in Okinawa, and they have rotating shifts, and they're working 24/7 for you guys.
Okay, it didn't show
They're
up in
there
the
to
chat.
register.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Even on Sunday, huh?
Even on Sunday, even on holidays.
Even on
Every
holidays.
day.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's see. I have still a Temi with their hand raised. No, or Ellen James.
Hi, hold on. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm in the car. I have a questions, ma'am. What is what if the sponsor is Enagic financing, right? And then the three product will be coming from other person as well, but it is Enagic financing. Will be count for the bonus because it's a completely different person.
Even if it's different people, it will not count. So just the 3 direct sales needed to rank up to 2A, only one will be allowed to finance. It doesn't matter if it's the self-purchase or same person or different person, only one product.
Okay, so yeah, the three like the K8 is an e-payment, right? And then the UCON and the ANESPA is cash, but the sponsor is also in Enagic financing. Is that gonna be okay or really?
You mean like the new distributor?
Yes, that's
So-
correct. Yes.
So this person coming into Enagic,
Yes.
he could pay in full or he could finance. That's okay.
Awesome. Awesome.
These 3 direct sales, only one of them are allowed to be financed. And let's say that this K8 and this person is the same person, that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Because
That's okay.
they're following the rules. Only one of these 3 direct can be financed.
Perfect.
We're not saying about this product.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. That's the concern of my whole team today.
Okay,
And I really said that I have to ask this one no matter what I'm driving.
good. Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Let's see, we have a few more minutes left. About 10 minutes left. If there's a Merle,
Hi there. I have a question about the email from January 10th. So I just want to ask and see if what does it mean with this? It says the new distributors who join Enagic and rank up in 1 day can win $10,000 with their direct sponsor receiving 5,000. I just want to clarify that.
so
Thank
that is,
you.
that example is showing in reference to all the products. So all 11 products being K8 machines. If we're adding the product, retail product value of all those 11, so K8 in the US, it's 5,480 times 11 is 60,280 base. So that is going to surpass the current base, which is 38,500. So let me just quickly do an example on this PowerPoint. I think that will be helpful to visualize. Okay, so let's assume these are all K8s, okay, all these 11 products. So, and we said that that's gonna be 60,280. So we change that 60,280, and they rank up to 3A in 1 day. Okay, so then their bonus percentage, day 1 is 0.130. So 60,280, multiply it by 0.130 is 7,836. So this is only for the 3A bonus, right? But if they ranked up to 2A as well in that same day, so we're taking that amount. Let's pretend these are all K8s mentioned. So that base is 16,440. Multiply it by that 1.90. $3,123. So assuming they're able to rank up to 2A, 3A in one day, and all products are K8 machine, it's superseding the current base requirement. So they're getting 3,123 for the 2A bonus. And then they're getting 7,836 for the 3A bonus. So that's over 10,000 that the new distributor would receive. And then the direct sponsor would get half. Does that clear up that that number that was stated in the email? Was that clear or needs more explanation? Oh, we lost her. But again, typical cases, it may not obviously be all K8 machines. You're going to have some Sigmas or Junior 4s or other products. But the maxed opportunity potential would be selling all K8s, ranking up to 2A, 3A in one day. It's going to give you this retail sum base. Multiply it by the bonus percentage. You reached it in one day. So instead of $5,000, you surpassed it, the base requirement. So you're getting 7,836. So that's where the bonus can climb a little bit higher. Okay. Let's go over, let's see. Crystal.
Hi, are you talking to me?
Crystal Click. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Krista, I'm
Crystal.
sorry.
Yes. That's okay. I had a question about my newest business partner I brought on. We sent in her paperwork on the 7th of January, and then on January 8th, she paid, and it was for a quad. It's the junior quad with the 2 Inespas and the Yukon. And then yesterday, we got an email that 2 of her IDs were on hold because they needed a physical copy of her Social Security card. Is that going to affect her bonus by chance, since she's already paid and already registered?
No, it should not, because we're going based upon the registration date. The only thing, if there's some type of hold on the account, they might hold the commission, meaning like her award would not be issued out. But I think it's just a matter of communicating with the central operation department to see if we can get that information, and then they'll release the hold. But that's separate from her qualifications within this campaign.
Okay, and so should I just keep a lookout for that on my report, or what should I reach out to them regardless, or should I just wait and see?
If you can send me an email with her ID number, and I'll take a look to see if there's any hold on my side. But normally, if you're looking at your sales report and you notice that there's 3 asterisk marks in front of their name, that will identify that this is a account that's on hold. For what reason, we're not sure. We have to kind of look into it more in depth. But that's kind of just like a visual cue for distributors. And then we can you call the office and we'll be able to assist you on like why it's on hold, what information we're still needing.
Okay, because I know she sent her Social Security card, the physical copy, today, so I'm sure that should be resolved.
Oh, yes, for sure then. But yeah, but feel free to just email me just to do a double check.
Sure, I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, we have about 4 minutes left. Any other further questions? I'll go ahead and just allow you guys to unmute and we'll...
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I already asked one. You can go first.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Marielle, and thank you so much for the good information you gave us tonight. Since I'm brand new, and I really want to know whatever you say if I really understood. So, like, I am a brand new. I am 1A on the company. So if I have somebody, I talk to somebody about the campaign. So if that person buy 1K, one Anespa, 2 Sigma, so what is the deal? How much bonus I'm going to have? How much bonus the person going to have before night scene?
So how fast are they going to be able to rank up to 2A? They're planning to do it in one day
Yes, if they buy all together.
altogether? Okay, so here you said they were gonna do a NESPA.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right there.
1KA.
Sigma. Oh, the K8 they're gonna use to purchase, right? Come
Yes.
into Enagic. So Sigma, a NESPA, and another Sigma.
No,
So
no.
no,
1K8, Anespa, and 2 Sigma.
well, they only need to make 3 direct sales.
Okay, what that mean with direct sales? I thought,
So here is an example, like your new distributor that you bring in, right?
uh-huh.
It doesn't really matter with regards to this campaign, what product they purchase to come into Enagic. What we're looking at is the retail value of the products that they sell, those 3 direct sales, to rank up to 2A. So they come in, let's say with a K8, they purchase K8 to come into Enagic, and they sell Sigma, Anespa DX, and Sigma. So we're going to take the retail value of these 3 products. Okay, so that is $8,000. $8,340. And we're gonna multiply it by a bonus percentage. So how long did it take her to get to 2A? And your support, you're saying she's gonna do it in 1 day. So we're gonna use this 0.190. So the bonus she would receive would be 1,585. That's what she would receive. And you, being her supporting direct sponsor, you would receive 792. Okay, so the bonus amounts are always going to fluctuate because it depends on what day they achieve 2A, 3A, and it depends on what the total base of the retail products sold.
Okay, so what she has to buy to receive $10,000 as a bonus?
So she would have to sell 11 K8s in 1 day. Those could be self-purchases or those could be brand new people, but it would be 11 K8s in 1 day. And out of those 11 sales, the third one would be her 2A rank up, and the 11th would be her 3A rank up.
Okay. So if that person purchase after night scene, what's going to be?
So then the base, as mentioned, it increases to 44,000, 44,000, but still, as we mentioned, 11 K8s is 60,280. So it's still going to surpass the 44,000 base that we're asking. So they're going to get still probably close to 10,000.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let one more person ask a question. I see my fellow coworker, Arthur Johnson here. You have a question or a comment?
I do. And thank you for taking my question. That is on the flyers, and even while you're talking, explaining, my question is, it says the date you're registered, but you know, there's a difference between registration and including payment too. So are we, when you're saying registered, are you also saying including payment with the registration or registration only? Because if it's registration only, I can register 4 or 5 people, put in all the direct amounts, and if I don't have to pay for it, the company's going to lose a lot of money.
Well, we won't issue the bonus award if there's unpaid sales. 8-point
But-
commission is not issued for unpaid sales. So it's based upon the registration date. Of course, the payments for these sales have to be paid. That's common sense. But we all know that there's some lag, some delay with that happening. Don't be concerned with that. We're looking at the registration date. And if they're not paid, the bonus is not awarded. So company will not lose money.
Okay, so they can register all sales, you know, all 4 or 11 sales in one day, and they can make the payments 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, a
We
month
want it
out,
done as soon as possible.
ASAP. But shouldn't there be a time limit of when the payment should be made to?
No time limit, it's as soon as possible, because at the time, if we are issuing checks, if there's no paid sales, if the sales are not paid, that check is not going out. That award is not going out.
I hope
Okay.
not.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Arthur. So we'll go ahead and finish
Hi.
this call. Oh, one
Sorry, I
last
just have
question. Yeah.
Thank you. So my question is, let's say this person did the trifecta on January 17th, and the last product that she's going to use to claim a 2A comes in, let's say, January 21. What will be the base unit in that situation? Looking at the new distributor, trifecta was registered January 17th, but the last product that makes them claim that 2A came in January 21. So what will be the base unit in that situation?
So 17th is considered day 0. So 18th is day 1, 19th is day 2, 20th is day 3. The 21st is going to be day 4. Day 4
Yeah, but
would be their achievement day. And the base will depend on the 3 products, the retail value of those 3 products sold.
sorry, I didn't get that. What is the base unit? Is it the 10,000 or the 12,000?
Oh, I see what you mean. So because she registered on the 17th before the 19th, she's going to be applied the old base of 10,500.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, anyone that's registered on the 19th forward will be applied
Happy
the
New Year
new
to you guys.
updated base.
I have a question.
Okay, so unfortunately, we are out of time. I know that you guys have
Right,
many
'cause you said you
questions.
didn't
We're
drink
going to
enough water, right?
schedule
Yeah.
another Zoom call very soon with any additional questions, but I want to thank everyone for your time and joining, and we will be sharing more information on the next Zoom call with your further questions. Again, feel free to reach me through my email if you have just maybe some one-on-one questions you want to go over. I'm more than happy to support. Okay, so let's get going. Let's start recruiting. All right, thank you everyone for joining.
We don't see your email.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Are we
darling.
gonna get this
Bye.
recording?
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
will share the
Calling
recording.
Edward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Danita.
Thank you so much.